Hello dear viewers, today we are gonna discover ourselves regarding the multiplication tricks related to 5. When we multiply 5 by any number, we must focus attention on a very important fact. The number we are multiplying by 5 is an even number or an odd number. This is very important for us to discover the multiplication trick related to the multiplication of 5 by any number. So, we must divide the numbers we are multiplying by 5 into even numbers and odd numbers in this way. Even numbers, odd numbers. Let's take an example. 5 times 2. 5 times 4. 5 times 6. 5 times 8. When we multiply 5 by any even number, we must put 0 at the units place. So 5 times 2, 5 is multiplied by 2. We all know that 2 is an even number, so we put 0 at the units place. What then? Then we divide the number we are multiplying by 5. We divide it by what? Divide it by 2. So 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So we have 10. 10 is the multiplication product of 5 times 2. 5 times 4. Of course, we multiply 5 by 4. 4 is an even number, so we put 0 at the units place. After that, we look at the number we are multiplying by 5. Of course, it's an even number. We have here 4. We divide 4 by 2, so 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So we have 20. 20 is the multiplication product of 4 times 4. 5 times 6. We multiply 5 by an even number. Of course, we all know that 6 is an even number. So we put 0 at the units place. After that, we divide the even number by 2. So 6 is divided by 2. So we have 3. 30 is the multiplication product of 5 times 6. 5 times 8. 5 is multiplied by 8. 8 is an even number, so we put 0 at the units place. After that, we must divide 8 by 2. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. We have here 40. 40 is the multiplication product of 5 times 8. On the other hand, when we come to multiply 5 by odd numbers, what will we do here? Let's take some examples to learn this trick. 5 times 3. 5 times 5. 5 times 7. 5 times 9. Of course, we are multiplying 5 by odd numbers. 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd numbers. What will we do? You must learn this fact. When we multiply 5 by any odd number, we must put 5 at the units place. What then? Then we subtract 1 from the odd number we are multiplying by 5. So 3 minus 1 equals 2. After that, we divide the remainder, which is 2. We divide it by 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So 15 is the multiplication product of 5 times 3. 5 times 5. 5 is multiplied by 5. 5 is an odd number, so we put 5 at the units place, as we have just said. After that, we look at the odd number. We subtract 1 from the odd number. We subtract 1 from 5, so we have 4. We divide 4 by 2. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So 25 is the multiplication product of 5 times 5. 5 times 7. We are multiplying 5 by 7. 7 is an odd number, so we put 5 at the units place. After that, we look at the odd number. We subtract 1 from the odd number. We subtract 1 from 7, so we have 6. After that, we divide 6 by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So 35 is the multiplication product of 5 times 7. 5 times 9. Of course, 5 is multiplied by 9. 9 is an odd number, so we write 5 at the units place. After that, we subtract 1 from the odd number. We subtract 1 from 9, so we have 8. We divide 8 by 2, so 8 divided by 2 equals 4. We have here 45. 45 is the final multiplication product of 5 times 9. This is the multiplication trick related to multiplying any number by 5. Let's take another trick in connection with another number. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe to it, share this video in order to encourage us to present and submit more and more creative videos in connection with mathematics. Okay, the second trick is related to multiplying any number by 9. Let's start. 9 times 3. 9 times 4. 9 times 5. 9 times 6. 9 times 7. 9 times 8. 9 times 9. What will we do here? When we multiply 9 by any one-digit number, we do something simple and easy. What is it? We look at the number we are multiplying by 9, okay? We subtract 1 from this number. For example, 9 times 3. We subtract 1 from 3, so we have 2. We write 2 at the tens place. After that, we subtract 2 from 9. So we have 9 minus 2 equals 7. 27 is, of course, the multiplication product of 9 times 3. 9 times 4. We subtract 1 from the one-digit number we are multiplying by 9, as we have just said. We subtract 1 from 4, so we have 3. We write 3 at the tens place. After that, we subtract 3 from 9. 9 minus 3 equals 6. 36. Of course, 36 is the multiplication product of 9 times 4. 9 times 5. Look at 5. Subtract 1 from 5, so we have 4. Okay, we write 4 at the tens place. After that, we subtract 4 from 9. 9 minus 4 equals 5. We have 45. 45 is, of course, the multiplication product of 9 times 5. 9 times 6. We look at the number we are multiplying by 9. We have here 6. We subtract 1 from 6, so we have 5. We write 5 at the tens place. Then we subtract 5 from 9, so we say that 9 minus 5 equals 4. We have 54. Of course, we all know that 54 is the multiplication product of 9 times 6. 9 times 7. Look at 7. Subtract 1 from 7. So we have 6. After that, we subtract 6 from 9. So we say 9 minus 6 equals 3. Of course, 63 is the multiplication product of 9 times 7. 9 times 8. We subtract 1 from 8, so we have 7. We write 7 at the tens place. We subtract 7 from 9. We say 9 minus 7 equals 2. 72 is, of course, the multiplication product of 9 times 8. 9 times 9. We subtract 1 from 9, so we have 8. We write 8 at the tens place, as we have just said. After that, we subtract 8 from 9. So we say 9 minus 8, of course, equals 1. 81 is the multiplication product of 9 times 9. Okay, let's move to another check in connection with multiplication secrets. Our check now is related to multiplying any number whatever by 11. I'm gonna present a simple and a genius trick for multiplying 11 by any number. Let's begin by multiplying 11 by a two-digit number. 11 times 92. Our trick is as follows. We look at the number which we are multiplying by 11. Of course, we have here 92. We write 92 in this way. 9 space 2. Then we do addition. 9 plus 2 equals 11. We write 11 this way. We write 1 and carry over 1 and do addition. 9 plus 1, 10. 1 is written as it is. 2 is written as it is. So 1012 is the multiplication product of multiplying 11 by 92. Okay. Another example. 11 times 86. We use the same trick. We look at the number we are multiplying by 11 and write it in this way. We write 8, leave a space, and write 6. Then we do addition. 6 plus 8, 14. We write 14 in this way. 4 and carry forward 1. We do addition. 8 plus 1, 9. 4 is written as it is. 6 is written as it is. So we have 946, which is the multiplication product of 11 times 86. What if we have a 3-digit number and we are multiplying it by 11? Okay, let's see. We are gonna multiply 11 by a 3-digit number. 11 times 3, 4, 2. We wanna reach the multiplication product in one step. Follow me. We look at the 3-digit number we are multiplying by 11 and write it in this way. We write 3, we write 2. I mean that we write the first number and the last number and leave space in the middle. What then? We do sequential addition. What do you mean by sequential addition? Look and you will now understand what is meant by sequential addition. We do sequential addition from the right side to the left side in this way. 2 plus 4 equals 6. We write 6 here. 4 plus 3, 7. So we have 3,762, which is the multiplication product of 11 times 342. Good. Can we use the same trick to multiply 11 by a 4-digit number, or a 6-digit number, or a 7-digit number, and so on? Yeah, of course. Let's see. 11 times 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a large number. We can reach the multiplication product simply and fast. We look at the first number and the last number. We write 3, the first digit, and write 4, the last digit. Then we do sequential addition. But take care, we must begin from the right side to the left side in this way, as we have just learned it. 4 plus 3, 7. We write 7 here. 3 plus 4, 7. We write 7 here. 4 plus 3, 7. We write 7 here. 3 plus 2, 5. We write 5 here. 2 plus 3, 5. We write 5 here. So 3,557,774 is the multiplication product of 11 times this large number. Of course, you must be more confident when you are coming to multiply 11 by any number, whatever. Okay. We wanna present a new trick for multiplying any number by 11. Okay. 11 times 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 5. It's a very large number, but we can use the same trick in order to reach the multiplication product. We look at the first digit and the last digit. We write the first digit 4. We write the last digit, 5. Then we do sequential multiplication from the right side to the left side. In this way, 5 plus 3, 8. We write 8 here. 3 plus 2, 5. We write 5 here. 2 plus 2, 4. We write 4 here. 2 plus 3, 5. We write 5 here. 3 plus 3, 6. We write 6 here. 3 plus 4, 7. We write 7 here. 4 plus 4, 8. We write 8 here. This is the final multiplication product for 11 times this large number. Of course, you wanna learn new methods and new tricks for multiplying any number. Follow me. Welcome back. What about the Japanese trick for multiplying any numbers? Do you know that the Japanese use lines and dots to reach the multiplication product? Let's learn this trick. For example, 5 times 5. We are gonna reach the multiplication product using the Japanese trick. Look at the first number. We draw 5 vertical lines of the first number. Okay, we have finished drawing the 5 lines related to the first number. We move to the second number, which is 5. We draw 5 horizontal lines. Then, what will we do? We must mark the lines with dots. Of course, we have intersectional lines, so we must use dots at the intersectional points in this way. Intersectional point, we put here dot, 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 until we finish marking this pattern with dots. I like this method and this trick so much. Now we have finished putting all the dots. After that, we must count the dots. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We have 25 dots. This is the multiplication product of 5 times 5 using the Japanese lines and dots. Let's take another example. 7 times 3. We are gonna use this marvelous Japanese trick, which depends on using vertical lines and horizontal lines and dots. Look at the first number, which is 7. We draw 7 vertical lines of 7. Okay, we have 7 vertical lines. After that, we look at the second number, which is 3. We draw 3 horizontal lines, which represents 3. Then we place the dots. Dot, 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 until we finish putting all the dots. It's a very good method for students who wanna memorize multiplication table in a new and a different way. Now we have finished putting all dots. Then we count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We have 21 dots. So 21 is the multiplication product of 7 times 3. But can we use the Japanese method for multiplying larger numbers? Of course we can. Let's see. We will try applying the Japanese trick for multiplying a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. For example, 24 times 12. What about the Japanese trick for this operation? Okay, let's begin and apply the Japanese method for multiplying a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. We look at the first number digit by digit. We look at the left side. We have here 2. We draw 2 vertical lines which represent the digit 2. Leave space. We must leave space. And look at the second digit. The second digit is 4. We draw 4 vertical lines which represent the second digit 4. We have finished drawing the vertical lines pertaining to the first number, 24. We go to the second number. Second number is 12. We look at it digit by digit from the left side to the right side. We begin with 1. We draw 1 horizontal line of 1. Leave space and draw 2 horizontal lines which represent the second digit 2. Now we have finished drawing all the lines representing the 2 numbers. After that, we must determine the intersectional zones. In this pattern, we have 3 zones. But from where we will start? We must start from here, from the right bottom side. We mark or circle it in this way. This is the first intersectional zone. The second intersectional zone, okay, is this one. We must circle it. Noting that the intersectional zones must go in parallel. This is the last intersectional zone. After that, we must put the dots pertinent to each intersectional zone. We must begin from this zone and put the dots. We move to the second intersectional zone and put the dots related to it. We have finished putting the intersectional or the dots related to the intersectional zone number 2. The last intersectional zone, we also put the dots related to it. We have finished putting all the dots related to our 3 intersectional zones. Now we must count the dots, beginning from the right bottom side. Yeah, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have here 8 dots. We transfer to the second intersectional zone and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have here 8 dots. After that, we transfer to the last intersectional zone. We have 1, 2. We have 2 dots. 288. 288 is, of course, the multiplication product of 24 times 12. Good. Let's take another example to understand the Japanese trick, which is suitable for multiplying any numbers wherever. Okay, let's take another example. 45 times 13 equals what? We wanna use the Japanese method or the Japanese trick for reaching the multiplication product. First, we look at the first number, digit by digit. This is the first number. We begin with 4. We draw 4 vertical lines which represent the first digit. We leave a space and transfer to the second digit, which is 5, and draw 5 vertical lines representing the second digit. Okay. Now we must go to the second number, which is 13. We look at it digit by digit from the left side to the right side. We look at the first digit, which is 1, and draw one horizontal line representing the digit 1. We must leave a space and look at the second digit, which is 3, and draw 3 horizontal lines representing the second digit, 3. We have finished drawing the lines pertaining to both numbers. Then we must mark or determine the intersectional zones, beginning from the right bottom side. We circle the right bottom side. We transfer to the second intersectional zone. Of course, it is this, and we must circle it. Okay? This is the last intersectional zone. After that, we must put the dots in each intersectional zone, beginning, of course, from the right bottom side. Excuse me. Sorry. We put the dots. Dot, until we finish putting all the dots. This is the first intersectional zone. We transfer to the second intersectional zone and put the dots. Please don't forget any dot in order to reach the correct multiplication product. This is the second intersectional zone, and this is the last zone. Now we must count the dots found in each zone, beginning, of course, from the first zone, which is located at the bottom right side, or the right bottom side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We write 5 and carry forward 1 dot to the second intersectional zone. Now we count the dots found in the second intersectional zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 1 dot, so we have 18. We write it and carry forward 1 dot to the last intersectional zone. We count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 1 dot, so we get 5. This is the multiplication product. 5, 8, 5. So 585 is the multiplication product of multiplying 45 by 13. I think that you enjoy the Japanese trick for multiplying one digit number by one digit number, or a two-digit number by a two-digit number. we can use the Japanese trick for multiplying larger numbers. This is for the Japanese trick. What about the Vedic trick or the Indian trick for multiplication? Do you want to learn the Vedic trick for multiplication? It's a very important method for multiplying any number. Please, if you wanna learn the Vedic method for multiplication, follow me. Okay? Welcome back. Now we are gonna learn the Vedic multiplication. To know the Vedic multiplication is the method used in India, and I like this method so much. It's a very, very fantastic method for learning multiplication. Let's start. 7 times 8. We wanna use the Vedic multiplication trick or method in order to reach the multiplication product. What do the Indians do to reach the multiplication product in this example? Here, the Indians or the Vedic method has a target. This target is 10. I mean that we wanna reach 10 for each digit. Let's begin with the first digit, which is 7. You ask yourself, 7 needs what to reach this target, to reach 10? Of course, it needs 3. We write 3 here over the digit 8. We transfer to the second digit, which is 8, and ask yourself the same question. 8 needs what to reach this target? 8 needs 2. We write 2 here over 7. What then? We multiply the raised digits. I mean, we multiply 2 by 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. We write 6 here at the units place. After that, we do subtraction. We subtract 2 from 7 or subtract 3 from 8. The remainder will be the same. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 8 minus 3 equals 5. So we write 5 here at the tens place. This is the Vedic multiplication method. Let's take another example. 8 times 8. Of course, we know that our target is 10. We look at the first digit. 8 needs what to reach the target 10? Of course, 8 needs 2. We write 2 over the opposite digit. We transfer to the opposite digit and ask yourself the same question. 8 needs what to reach this target? Of course, 8 needs 2 to reach 10. Now we have two raised digits. We multiply the raised digits. 2 times 2 equals 4. We write 4 at the units place. Then we do subtraction. We subtract 2 from 8 or subtract 2 from 8 at the other side. Of course, the remainder will be the same. 8 minus 2 equals 6. So, 8 times 8 equals 64. Another example. 9 times 7. Of course, our target is to reach 10. This is our target. Look at the first digit and ask yourself, 9 needs what to reach our target, which is 10? Of course, 9 needs 1. We write 1 over the opposite digit. We transfer to the opposite digit and ask yourself the same question. 7 needs what to reach 10? Of course, 7 needs 3. We write 3 here. We have two raised numbers or two raised digits. We multiply the raised digits. 3 times 1 equals 3. We write 3 at the units place. Then we do subtraction. We subtract 3 from 9 or subtract 1 from 7. Of course, the remainder will be the same. 9 minus 3 equals 6. 7 minus 1 equals 6. So we write 6 here at the tens place. Now we have 63, which is the multiplication product of 9 times 7. Okay, can we use the Vedic trick to multiply a two-digit number by a two-digit number? Of course we can. Let's see. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. What about multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number using Vedic multiplication? Let's take an example. 73 times 77. We wanna reach the multiplication product in one step. What will we do? We will use the Vedic multiplication trick to reach the multiplication product here. But please look at the two numbers. If you look at the units digit, you can easily find out that the sum of the two digits representing the units place in both numbers equals 10. We have here 7 plus 3 equals 10. Second, the digit in the tens place is the same. What we do if we have both units digits with the sum of 10, while the digits of the tens place are the same. What can we do in this way? In this way, we can reach the multiplication product easily. How? We first multiply the digits by themselves. So we multiply the digits. We multiply 3 by 7. 3 multiplied by 7 equals 21. We write from the right side. After that, we look at the tens place. We look for the number next to 7, okay, or the number which comes after 7. The number which comes after 7 is 8. We multiply 7 by 8. 7 times 8, 56. So 73 times 77 equals 5,629. Okay? Okay. Let's take another example. 84 times 86. Look, the sum of the units is 10, and the digits of the tens place are the same. So we can use the same trick which we have just applied in the first example. In this way, we multiply the digits by themselves. We multiply 4 by 6, 24. After that, we look at the tens digit. We have here 8. We look after the digit or the number which comes after 8. Of course, it is 9. We multiply 8 by 9. 8 times 9 equals 72. So 7,224 is the multiplication product of 84 times 86. I think that the Vedic multiplication method is very good for our students to learn new and genius multiplication tricks. Let's take another example in order to understand the Vedic multiplication method correctly. Okay. Another example. 94 times 96. We look at the digits. Of course, we can easily find out that the sum of both digits are 10 or is 10. This is very important for understanding this method or this case. So we multiply the digits by themselves. We multiply 4 by 6. 4 times 6 equals 24. Okay. After that, we look at the tens digits. and look after the number which comes after it. The number which comes after 9 is 10. We multiply 9 by 10. 9 times 10 equals 90. So 9024 is the multiplication product of 94 times 96. Don't forget your like for the video and your subscription to my channel. And I promise you to present new creative ideas for learning mathematics easily and geniusly. Thank you so much for watching my video. Wish you the best. Goodbye.